Hey there, welcome back. Once again, we are playing a Final Fantasy 1, or just Final Fantasy, the Pixel Remaster. We are working on getting the Platinum Trophy for this game and all of the games in the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster series. And at this point, we have made our way to the Mirage Tower. We're going to head in there. We've got a lot of work to do in here. Aside from exploring the tower, we also have the super boss that we need to find in here, the ultra rare. Let's get into it. All right from the start, we can take a look around. There's nothing to see here. How about now? Lots of treasure. Chimeras. Well, I'll level up right away. That's great. Were Tiger? Have I fought some of these? I don't even know at this point. Let's go ahead and start using our healing staff. We'll just keep everybody topped off with the healing staff. It'll make fights take just a little bit longer, but not too bad. It'll also minimize our downtime between fights, so that's great. Oh, look at that, a healing helm. Now we can do that twice. Vorpal sword. The Vorpal sword is not as good. A very sharp crescent blade, but are you the only one who can use it? Can you use the Vorpal sword? You can. Still not as good as what we're using, though. All right, then. An Aegis shield or Aegis shield, depending on how you like to say it. Come on. A shield that guards against stone and poison. You've got to have one of those, right? And a tent. That should be everything on this floor. Hello, robot. Master, we have waited so long. I don't know if that's really what a robot sounds like, but I'm gonna pretend. Okay, now I just don't know, don't remember what I'm doing. Standing around, wandering around looking for monsters and pretending that I know how to go forward. We really need to go back to the bottom and go through the other door that, yeah, I may have chosen the wrong path. Do you remember when Vampire was a boss? I remember when Vampire was a boss. And now we can just go up. Blue Dragon is a game I want to play again so badly. I don't think we actually have to go all the way around. I'm just giving it an opportunity to let us fight every creature in the tower in case there's something that we've missed so far. I imagine as we end the game, we'll have to go back and take a little look at the bestiary on the menu screen and then search down a couple of creatures. There's a door. Thor's hammer. Finally, a new hammer. That we're not going to use. Or we may, but very rarely. Out of curiosity, we should take a look at the healing helm. It casts heal. I wanted to make sure that they hadn't upgraded it in the Pixel Remaster to make sure that it didn't cast a different spell than the healing staff. But now we just have two options for casting heal in a round if we need it. The Dragon Mail and the Sunblade. That's guards against fire and ice. But stat-wise, I'm not sure it's any better. Not sure it's any worse though. So let's go ahead and we'll wear it. Can the diamond armor be equipped on a ninja? No. Okay. Good to know then. How about the mithril shield? Yes. Flame shield. Okay. No upgrades to shields either. Any weapon upgrade? The Sunblade is a weapon upgrade. And it is, effective against undead. So we'll go ahead and equip that. Okay. I think that's everything in here. Wow, 43. We're moving through the levels pretty quickly. Our friend left on a journey to the west. He took the warp cube and went to see our master. Level 3. This would have been a good place to use our Diaga. I'll let the two of you attack, and you go ahead and use it. What casts that? Diara? That's what I'm thinking of. Let's just use that. And we don't have another item that does that anymore, right? Cast Saber. Gotta love that, but it's not necessary. So we'll go back to going ahead and casting with the same thing we've been casting with, the healing staff, just to keep safe. Just leave everybody completely topped up. Use the warp cube to travel beyond the sky. It will take you to the flying fortress. Adventurous Wayfarer trophy earned. Excellent. All right, we got some rooms down here. Black Flan. All right, we're going to need to switch to magic for the Black Flan. That's probably good enough. No, I could be wrong. I was. We may have been just as quick to just attack. Not quite. Now let's take a look at our map. We've got one. Oh, there are a lot in the middle sections. And then our way forward is north. Chest contained razor. What is the razor? Saber that casts Scourge when used. What? I don't remember what Scourge does. Probably nothing. But now I want to see it. Or it's instant kill, and we just keep trying to use it and see how well it works. That was great. Let's try it again, see if it'll work on these. It missed, but it did kill one. That is incredible. We can't hold any more potions, but at least we got to find the trophy. When did our warrior become a mage? I don't know, but it's excellent. Another healing helm. Oh, another protect ring. Is there someone who could use that? No, we bought protect rings for everyone, so we are good to go. Okay, now this floor has many rooms. Look at that! Just 3 gone instantly. Are there any rooms we can skip? No, we need all of them. It's odd to me that the flan fights are the hardest ones. Adamantite. Looks like we'll be crafting a sword in the near future. An entire row just gone like that. the black robe and the white robe. I'm assuming that you're going to equip the black robe. No, you're going to equip the white robe. Maybe. It's not really any better, except that it guards against fire and an instant death, casts Invisara when used. It's pretty amazing. Let's see, can you wear the other one? No. But what does it do? The black robe does something great. Cast Blizzara. Now we have Blizzara. So we've got all of our elements covered, I think. Ooh. Have we fought stone golems here before? Can I make it through the door? We just wander back and forth next to it for a while. Another ribbon. Am I diamond helm? Let's see. Let's equip the ribbon here. We lose a lot of defense, but we gain that defense against status effects. I think that's going to be great to have. I think I'd rather have that. I wish we could get a ribbon to throw on our knight. Okay, Spirit Naga, I think, is another new creature that we haven't encountered. I don't think I'm willing to give up the Protect Ring. All right, we've got things everywhere in here. Sasuke's blade. small katana used by a ninja. It's just slightly better than what we're using now. Oh, okay, I guess. Why not? Might regret it later. We may have to switch at some point. We don't want to go there. Analyzing Tiamat. No known weakness. Ooh. Should we take a look around? There are no treasures down there. We've got 6 more in that room up there and 4 more in the room to the north. Soldier and Guardian. Protect Cloak. Sounds good. Vampire Lords. Let's see. Protect Cloak, a large cloak worn over armor. It actually is a shield. But it can't be better than this, right? No, definitely not. Fun though. It would be great if other classes that couldn't use a shield could wear a cloak. Wow. Nice. Oh, I didn't mean to walk into that, actually. Okay, where is my stairs? There it is. Level 45. I'm not sure that my level is going to be high enough should we run into Warmech. Okay. This floor is not fun. I remember this. Although having a map sure makes it easy. All right, so this is the long bridge. I'm not sure where on this bridge exactly. We don't have an ability to save. We can quick save, which, does that just take us out of the game? Let's find out. Okay. No, it does not. But I think anywhere along this bridge, there is a chance to encounter Warmech, and all we can do is just run back and forth along this bridge until it happens. Let's not talk to that. I tell you what, this can take a little while, and I'm going to record all of it. But because I'm a nice guy, I will speed it up. If you're watching through and you want to watch through, feel free. I will speed it up just a little bit. If not, I will put a link to a timestamp in the description when we actually fight Warmech and start moving on. So you can jump ahead if you'd like. Hey, that wasn't very long. And also, I probably should have started with a slightly better series of things to do. So there we go. Attack. Wow. I really genuinely do not know if we have any chance at all of defeating Warmech. We need to be getting some protection going. So I have some things here that should help somewhere. Right? There's Saber. We can get Saber on someone. That might be my only choice here. All right, go for it. I guess. I thought I had items that could increase our number of attacks. Did I not have those? Wow. Or maybe I have them equipped on someone. You know what? You attack. Magic. Here are things. We do have magic that will do those things. But what we really need to do right now is heal everyone a lot. And hope that that happens before Warmech attacks again. 32 points of damage. 168. This is not going to be an easy fight. I may be very, very underleveled for this fight. Cast Blink, Defender, cast Blink. We should be using that. Sadly, you can only use it on yourself because it's equipped. I wish it wasn't equipped. We've got Temper and Haste. We're going to Haste. There we go. You continue attacking. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and save our magic for a turn. Oh, maybe not. I don't know that a high potion is going to be enough. But I don't want to use an elixir either. So let's use magic instead. Let's go with Kilara. Get most of the party back up. There's Nuke, and that might have just killed my chances. It did. Let's okay, we can get people back to life. Possibly. Okay, hasted the mage. It could be worse. Could be worse. Let's see. Will you use your Phoenix down first? I would love if that would go off first. Oh, I could full life. Let's hope that the... Ouch! There's the Phoenix down before the Hilaga. Okay, I have nothing else to use here. I really don't. Magic again. This might be... that might be wasted. Protera for the party's defense. I don't know if that will work against his nuke. And wow, I cannot keep my black belt up. We're going to have to full life here. The nuke went off first. So now, man, we are not doing great. Oh boy, this is not going well. An early nuke would just nope. That's it. That my white mage is down. We may be in real trouble now. And of course, he's healing himself currently. Actually, I would like to have you attack. You use the Phoenix down. Oh, that's too early. Too early. I needed the nuke to go off first. Everybody's dead. And the party was defeated. We are simply too low level. Too low level to be able to take on Warmech, I believe. We really need to be probably at level 50. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and finish this area. And then we'll probably come back at the end to take on Warmech. For now, let's go ahead and move on. You have defeated 3 fiends and reached my lofty perch. Can we defeat Tiamat? That's a question. All the better. May the image of Tiamat, the fiend of wind, be the last to burn in your eyes. All right, here we go. This is the question. Can we defeat Tiamat? Maybe, maybe not. Poisoned gas. Let's see, do we have lowers evasion? I could probably try that. I don't know if haste stacks. Let's try it. Let's find out. "24 hits. Still not doing great. I really need, like, I need to be able to cast something that increases the attack power. And I don't know that I have that available to me right now. Well, temper. We could temper and haste together could start turning our monk into kind of a tough guy. Yeah, we needed a bigger heal than that. If those stack, we'll start building up some pretty decent damage. Oh yeah, there we go. Those do stack. That's what I needed to be able to get off in our fight against Warmech. Stacking haste and tempers on to our monk. That would have been excellent. I have an item that casts temper, I think. I just need to figure out what it is. Maybe I don't, but I thought I did. Wind's Caress, another trophy earned. All right, that's pretty good. What item casts temper? There's got to be one, right? I was certain of it. Scourge. Confuse. There's a heal. Thundara. Saber. The giant's gloves cast Saber. That's probably what I was thinking of. The giant's gloves for Saber. All right. Shall I head out? Let's go ahead and head out, and we'll come back. There's the Tyrannosaur. We spent a long time fighting the Tyrannosaur. Since we've been in there now, though, we can actually go and get our Excalibur sword now. There we go. Use Saber. It has to be used. You have to use it on yourself, I guess. All right, we have some dwarves to visit. First, we could, whoops, little too far south there. We could stop here and hit the inn. You're right here. There we go. Hello, sir. I've brought you some crystals. It doesn't look like ore, but it really is. Is this adamantite? Hoots! I'll use this to make you the finest sword you'll ever wield. Done! In all my years, I've never crafted a finer sword. Go on, take her. She's yours. You obtained Excalibur. The Sword of Myth trophy. All right, well, let's equip that. Excalibur. Effective against all types of enemies. Nice piece of gear right there. And that will let us have somebody else use the Defender. Now, where are we on levels? 45. We have 5 more levels to go before we can be maxed out. Well, maxed out achievement wise, we need level 50 to earn an achievement. One of the things we still have to do, I don't believe I've done this. Good grief. How have I missed this? I don't think I've done the mini game. Maybe I don't know how to do the mini game. I thought I did. I may have to go and revisit the... Oh, there we go. Play 15 puzzle. All right, so you just have to hold down X and mash the circle button about 50 times. Hidden game. I don't actually think I even need to win. I think that's all we needed to do. I don't think we even need to win the mini game. So, all right. Exit? Yes. It is time. Shall we go on? That's a good question. Do I want to... Once we go into the Chaos Shrine, I don't remember. Do I have an exit spell? Is there any way to get out? I do have exit. I think that will work. Let's find out. I don't often try to exit from the Chaos Shrine once I'm in. Okay, we can save on this screen from here. Let's go in and find out. You focus the light of the 4 shining crystals, fire, earth, water, and wind, on the black crystal. The flow of time surges and space begins to warp. Just one step forward and you will travel back 2,000 years in time. And here we are. The first floor of the Chaos Shrine. We have some stairs. Are there treasures on the first floor of the Chaos Shrine? There are not. There are just lots of stairs. A purple worm. Smack that guy around, and he's gone. Which way do we want to go first? Let's start down here. Black Flawn, hey, we have a solution for you. We'll go back to the same setup that we were using previously. Keeping everybody topped off. That missed. I don't know if that can even hit them. We'll find out. We've got to walk around this floor just a little bit. There we go. We needed to make sure we fought the purple version of the Chimera. I think I'm going to go back to having our knight do attacks. With the Excalibur, he should do pretty well, I would think. We may not even need him to use the Scourge on the Flan. Okay, next floor. And if there are treasures here, they're going to be in the center room. We're hitting a whole lot harder already. Now the creatures in here are also hitting fairly hard. Death's Eye. Well, so much for that guy. Well, this is great. I like it. Down the stairs we go. Okay. Now, are there just not many treasures in the final dungeon? Maybe there are no treasures? No, we've found a couple of treasures, but I mean, they're just few and far between comparatively. Oh, I guess I thought the purple version of the Chimera only existed on a single floor, but I guess I was wrong. All right, I am back on the first floor. No, I don't want 3 of those. I'm going to actually have to use some healing soon. All right, now we're taking this all the way around, down over there. Nice way forward. Is this where we fight the Lich again? Or do we need to go one further? And this might be a good fight where we have an opportunity to heal a little bit. Maybe not. They're not going to last that long. Oh well, at least we healed a little bit more than we took in damage. Okay, here we go. We're going to need to heal up before we interact with that orb. Go ahead and grab some items. We've got a bunch of high potions. Let's make sure we're fully healed. Oh, I didn't need the high potion there. That was dumb. All right. Here we go. Lich fight. Round 2. Let's start by, you know what? You just smack this guy around. I don't know how much tougher he really is. But we are going to go ahead and haste you once. And I'm going to have you use the Giant's Gloves on yourself. For this first round, let's go ahead and not Wizard Staff. Where are you? Where are you? What is there? This one, Light Axe. There we go. Kill. It didn't work. Guess what? That's not going to work on anybody. You smack him. You smack him again. I really wish that you could use this on another person instead of just on yourself. That would probably be overpowered, but it would be so nice to be able to do that. Let's see. How much damage did that do? Any? 943. That's not terrible. We could increase that though. We could use one timber casting here. I bet that makes it a little stronger. Well, we didn't even get to find out. Didn't even get to find out. All right. Now, Chaos Shrine B2. We got to travel around. Maybe? Where are we headed? There's a door up there. We're going to come back out over here. We're going to make our way to that set of stairs. There are no treasures in here, correct? Looks like I'm correct there. Just double checking. Okay, we can go down here. There are treasures down here. All right. Yes. So instead of going down those stairs, we want to make a detour to the south. Come all the way around here and grab that one. And then grab that, and then come all the way around here to grab this. Too far south. Protect cloak, which we already have, and it's not really worthwhile. And an elixir. Now that's worth having. Take another look at the map. Where's my exit? There it is. Right there. Oh, I hate that. We're gonna get hit with 4 of them, aren't we? Sasuke's blade. Isn't that what we have equipped? Yes. You know what would be so good? Is if you could dual wield instead of using a shield. Okay, that should have been all of our treasures on this floor. We've got to be getting close. If I have remembered to pick up every treasure so far, we should be getting very close to having all of the treasures in the game at this point. Yep, almost missed the door. Okay, once more, let's heal up. We use our high potions. And maybe some actual potions. Here we go. Merilith. Should we start by throwing, let's see, where is our defender sword? Grab some defender. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna haste you. He is first in the line, so he's most likely to be hit. Oh, of course, Firaga is going to... We're not going to get much extra protection against that. And then a temper. Just a ton of damage there. Nice. We could do it again if we really wanted to. I could try holding also. I think this is the one enemy that you can use hold on. Is that correct? Maybe. Let's just attack. I think we've got this one in the bag. Unless she's going to do something insane real soon. There we go. Deep eyes and white shark. Worm Killer. I don't know that there's anything special to do here. We do have a couple of other rooms. Let's just check the center one first. I don't think there are any treasures on this floor. It doesn't appear that there are. What is this? Nothing. Okay. Just a thing that looks neat. That actually hits kind of hard. There's 49, one left to go. Hope I'm still going the right direction. All right, healing up again. Oh, unfair. Can you just hit that guy? See what happens. Nope, they're going to get hits in. Of course they're going to get hits in. I don't think I'm going to worry about healing again. All right, Kraken. Oh my. Let's go with magic, and we'll throw a little cura here. I'm wondering if this will be another like 3-round fight and it's over. Kind of hoping. There we go. I am going to heal a little bit. I don't want to leave you that low. All right, and now on this floor, do we have anything we need to do? There is a room down there. I'm guessing we're going to need to make a trip all the way to that corner. Ambushed. They don't hit quite as hard as the water did. Going to start by killing the vampire lord. Aha! Wow! A legendary katana without match. Very nice attack power on that. We're fighting the stone golem. I believe this is where we need to find the iron golem also. It may be a more rare encounter. I'm not certain. We're going to walk around a little bit. There we go. Iron golems. So never mind. Not maybe as rare as I thought. And also, there we go. That's the iron golem done. I think, other than the remaining bosses and war mech, we may be just about done with the bestiary now. Oh! 3 characters hit level 50. And that's the last one to hit level 50. And seasoned hero trophy earned. Excellent. How are we doing on life? Surprisingly well. Okay, good thing, because we are getting ready to fight Tiamat once more. Same strategy we employed previously. Whoops. For now, we'll just we'll use a heal in the first fight. We'll probably have to do something bigger in the remaining rounds after that. Maybe not. That didn't hit particularly hard. You know what? Let's have him do that too. What is the... Oh, we're all the down at the bottom. The Giant's Clothes. And then Temper. We are out of magic after this. We're going to need to heal that magic up in order to fight Chaos. All right, let's put it in fast forward. I think that's all we need to do is just wait it out now. That was pretty quick. There we go. And this is it. This is it. And we may as well just fast forward this attack. And do we have... Surely I've got plenty of ether. Dry ether. Regular ether. 1 MP for each magic level. Great. Just dump those here. I would like to go ahead and... whoops. Come on. Save. Quick save right here in case I need to reload this. Do you remember me? I was once the most renowned knight of Cornelia. "2,000 years from now, you killed me. I am Garland." Oh, you did defeat me then, but the 4 great forces saved me by sending me back through time. Once here, I sent the 4 fiends into the future, where they shall once again use the 4 great forces to send me into the past. In 2,000 years, I will remember none of this. Okay, but I will be reborn again here. Time for the fight. Time for the fight. We'll see how this goes. Oh, okay. So even as you die again and again, I shall return, born again into this endless cycle that I have created. All right, so we might as well go ahead and start by, oops, I guess coming all the way to the bottom, throwing on Defender. Magic. Haste. Done. Items. Man, I wish I had something I could... Hold up. White robe. Cast Invisara. I don't know that will help, but we can give it a shot. It looks like we'll be healing after that. Okay, now that that's done, you can use the Giant's Glove to cast Saber on yourself. You can use Temper. You can begin your attacking. You're going to start throwing out heals. No, don't haste yourself. That's terrible. Lower evasion. We still have our Invisara. We don't need that again. I don't know if that will hit him or not. Oh no, that was terrible. Good grief. What do I have? I have one X potion. We could high potion. I don't know if it's going to help. We're going to see if that stacks or not. I don't think it. I think we've discovered it doesn't. He's dead. No, it does not. Haste doesn't appear to stack. But I think Temper does. How many times we've got a lot of spell casts here. I don't have a clue how much life he has. Oh no, not slow. Well, now we have a reason to haste again. How's everybody looking? Our health is okay for now. So let's go down here. I could Holy. I haven't ever used Holy, but I think I want to keep it. I don't. Can we dispel that haste that he put on himself? Let's try it. Nope. I'm probably wrong, and I'm probably wasting a bunch of casts there. Do I have null? I don't think I picked up null all. Let's temper. Whoops, no. Let's go ahead and temper you just in case. Oh, I may have cast my heal too late. Oh, yeah. I'm going to save it in case our monk goes down. So go ahead and attack. Attack. Magic. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Our monk's still alive. He's still doing good damage. That didn't do nearly what I thought it would. Okay. Oh, I am hurting. I am hurting. And he hasted himself again. Oh, we got him. There we go. The time loop was severed at last. The endless struggle that raged over 2,000 years had ended, and peace prevailed once more. The light of the four crystals restored the forces of wind, water, earth, and fire. It was a mere trick of fate that had given rise to the chain of Garland's wrath. But magnified by the four forces meant to guide our world, that trick of fate also gave birth to the fiends. Monsters had run rampant as the world sank into darkness. But all that is now past. With the four forces flowing as they were meant, the warriors prepared to cross time and return to the world they knew. A world where Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, and even Garland himself await. When was this fateful day that sent time spiraling into a loop? None can say. It seemed the cycle into which time had fallen would last forever. But the bravery of 4 young travelers changed that. They took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bathe the world in light. None will ever recall the struggle the 4 endured, for the breaking of the chain means that it never existed. But within the tales of fantasy that people tell, the memory of their deeds lives on. Tales of dwarves and elves, of dragons and shining civilizations that reached for the heavens even as they fell. And now, their return is upon us. With the memory of their struggle buried deep in their hearts, they will quietly watch over our world. Remember, always, that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended, that the power of light must never be used for dark, and that the true crystals reside in your heart. For you are the warrior who crossed time. You are the bringer of light. Still such a great game. Still such a great game. It really holds up, in my opinion. The Pixel Remaster feels quite a bit easier. Quite a bit easier than playing the original NES version of the game. But it's still a wonderful addition to the collection. I am going to let the credits roll. But I'll take this opportunity to say thank you very much for watching this playthrough of Final Fantasy the Pixel Remaster. We have one more video that we're going to need to make as we mop up the Platinum Trophy. There may be a couple of monsters that we still need to find. I'll check the bestiary before I begin it. I know we have to defeat Warmech. I'll double check. I don't remember if we got the trophy for getting all of the treasure chests, so I may have missed a treasure chest somewhere, but I'll have to check that again too. Maybe we did and I just don't remember it. It's possible. If you've been enjoying this playthrough, please come back for that one last bonus video. We'll also be moving into Final Fantasy II, the Pixel Remaster next. We plan to pick up that trophy. That Platinum Trophy is our next goal. Yeah, it ought to be fun. Thank you once again. Please feel free to watch the rest of the credits. Until next time, stay sharp. Be excellent to each other. Hey, you! You're still here? That's amazing. You're amazing. If you made it through the credits, do me a favor, leave a comment down below for all the people who didn't that says, I'm Team Credits. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.